ready to dive into a world where the line between myth and reality blurs? Picture this: the winter storm, relentless, snowflakes dancing wildly, a bitter wind rattling the wooden walls of Daniel's cabin. Inside, the fire crackles, casting long shadows. Daniel sits by the window, nursing a hot cup of coffee, staring into the swirling white outside. Then he hears it. A faint scratching at the door. His heart tenses. He lives deep in the wilderness, far from civilization, far from unexpected visitors. Cautiously, he sets his cup down, reaches for his hunting knife, and steps toward the door. A low whimper comes from the other side. Daniel hesitates. Could it be a wolf? Dangerous. Wolves rarely beg, they hunt. But as he cracks open the door, his breath catches. 3 wolves stand in the snow, golden eyes glowing in the darkness, fur thick with frost, bodies trembling from exhaustion. One, a large, silver-gray wolf, has a bloody gash on its front leg. They're asking for help. He should close the door, lock it, ignore them. But something about them, something almost human, makes him step outside instead. The cold stabs at his skin instantly. The largest wolf limps forward, lowering its head. The wound is deep but not fresh. These creatures have been suffering for some time. Then he feels it. A presence. A shiver crawls down his spine. His eyes flick to the tree line. Movement in the darkness. Glowing red eyes pierce through the storm. Daniel barely has time to react before it emerges. A creature unlike anything he's ever seen. A monstrous, shadowy beast, jagged claws, fangs dripping with frost. Its body flickers, almost as if it isn't part of this world. The wolves press against Daniel, shielding him. Then, as if commanded by some unseen force, they lunge. The snow explodes beneath them, wolves attacking the beast with unnatural speed, bodies flickering, shifting between wolf and something else. These were no ordinary animals. The fight is brutal. The beast's claws slash through the air, barely missing Daniel. The wolves dodge, counter, strike with a force beyond nature. Then with a deep, guttural snarl, the largest wolf sinks its teeth into the creature's throat. A piercing shriek rings through the forest. The beast convulses, its form breaking apart into mist. With one final echoing wail, it vanishes. Silence. The snow settles. The storm calms. Daniel's pulse pounds. He turns to the wolves, breath visible in the cold air. Right before his eyes, the wolves begin to change. Their fur shimmers, forms twisting, stretching, until 3 cloaked men stand before him. Daniel stumbles backward, mind unable to process what he's seeing. One of the men, the largest wolf, steps forward, his face weathered, eyes wise yet tired. "We were once men," the leader says, voice low and hoarse, "cursed to roam these woods, until we found one worthy of breaking the spell." "Me?" Daniel swallows hard. The man nods. A gust of wind blows through the trees, carrying an eerie stillness. Slowly, the men begin to fade, their forms dissolving into the night. The last thing Daniel hears is a whispered, almost ghostly voice. "Thank you." Then they are gone. Daniel stands alone in the snow, staring at the footprints they left behind. The night is still. The storm has passed. And deep inside, he knows something ancient has finally been set free.